Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. In this video I will be going over inheritance, and originally the idea was to just make these videos and send it to my sister because she's in first year of computer science, and I thought making videos would help her visualize these concepts. But then I decided I should just upload it on YouTube for everyone to see. Hopefully it could help someone else. So yeah, this is my first video, so please cut the slack and just bear with me, bear my voice. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so here we have three classes. The first one is mammal, second one dog and cat. So mammal is the parent class here, and then the dog and the cat are child classes, or could also be referred as superclass and subclasses. So first let me tell you what exactly inheritance is. Inheritance is a mechanism in any programming language which allows one class to inherit the features of another class. So for example, here you see that the dog inherits from mammal, and so does the cat. And when I say inherits, it means that the dog will have all the public attributes and methods from the mammal class, and any instances or objects of dog, they can access these attributes or methods from the mammal class. And similar with cat, only if they're public. That's only when they can access it. If they're private, then they cannot access within the dog class. So second question is, why do we need to use inheritance? Well, we use inheritance for code reusability. So in other words, if you use inheritance, you wouldn't have to implement the same piece of code again and again in another class. So this allows you to make your coding neater and reduce redundancy. And how do we use it? This I will show you. We'll code it through together and I'll guide you through. Alright, so let's begin. First, let me check if it's recording. Alright, perfect. It's recording. So here we got our main class already given to us, and we will need to make a parent class, which I believe we call it mammal, mammal.java, and then we have one of our child class, which is dog.java, and cat.java. Alright, awesome. So let's go ahead and implement our parent class. So parent class, and this is public class mammal. There we go. And let me make sure what we got in our mammal class. So we got a type and get legs. So type is a string. Let's make it private string type. And then we have public void get legs. Now I just made it void for simplicity, but if it's a string, you would want to return a string. In this one, I'll just print it. System.out.print line. This animal has 4 legs. So this is what will be printed when we call this getLegs method. Awesome, so our mammal class is done. Let's go ahead and implement one of our child classes. Child, and this one is public class dog. And this dog class extends from the mammal class, which means it has access to the public methods and public variables from the mammal class, which is the parent class. Mammal. When we do this, we don't even have to implement these again. When we create an object of dog or instance of dog, we'll have access to these public methods within the mammal class directly. And that's what inheritance is. So I'll show you real quick. Let me copy this and paste it in the cat. So similar idea, nothing in there. We have nothing in there. I'm just 2 empty inherited classes. Now we go back to our main and we make instances of dog and cat. So we're gonna do dog, let's say dog1 equals new dog. And let's make a cat class, cat1 equals new cat. And let's call on one of our methods, which was getLegs. Let's call on getLegs for dog and getLegs for cat. And let's run it. And ideally when we run it, it should be grabbing these getLegs methods from its parent class, because we have it implemented in there. So we can directly call the getLegs method from a dog instance, because dog is inherited from mammal. So whatever we have in the mammal, whichever public method or attribute we have in our mammal, we can call upon it using our child instances such as dogs and cat. So we got two instances of dog, well, one for dog and one for cat, and then we're calling upon the same method for each of our instance. Let me go ahead and run it so that you can see the result. I forgot the semicolon. Let me just go ahead and make sure I didn't miss out anything else, because it should run now. Awesome. So we see this animal has 4 legs, this animal has 4 legs. So as I told you, when we call upon these methods, the compiler looks for getLegs first within the dog, and if it doesn't find it, that means that it is part of the mammal class, which is our parent. So dog has been inherited from the mammal, and that is why we can call on getLegs like this using a dog object. Alright, so that's pretty much inheritance for you. And one more thing I wanted to show you is, let me assign something to our type. So we can say, I don't know, what can we say? Let me just say mammal here. I say mammal here, and I try to access it in here. Let's make a method public get mammal. It's gonna be a string. Alright, return type. Now you might think that we can return this because this is part of our parent class. So let's go ahead and run it. So it says your type has private access in mammal. So basically the point I was trying to make is you cannot access any private variables or even private methods. So if I make this private, I will not be able to access it in the child classes. So you can only access public methods and public variables. So if I make this public and run it, it shouldn't throw any errors, and the program should run properly. So there it is. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.